Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time, we entered the Druid's Grove and met various people and animals that were around the area, and then came down to this beach where we heard some wonderful singing before this tiefling child started being lured across to a harpy out on the cliffs. We entered turn-based mode to stop the kid running away any further, and now it's up to us to figure out how to resolve this problem. So, this water seems deep enough that we can move through it, although Astarion may take some issue with that. There's a harpy here. A small broken up nest at the top. So, might just be the one enemy, although something else may load further behind. We are not technically in combat initiative yet, so we can move and get a first attack against this harpy. Thinking about just how we want to do this, I'd like to use Gale and have him do something like a Witch's Bolt that's going to do a lot of damage over time, or even Andrew's Moonbeam. However, if the harpies are creatures that can lure you, they may well also be able to put you to sleep. And if they can put us to sleep, that's going to mean that we will lose concentration on the spells we have cast. But I think for now we're going to have to take that risk, because a Moonbeam over there is just going to be too valuable not to do it. So I think that's how we're going to kick things off. Oh. Okay, so there are 4 harpies. 3 more have just spawned in from all over. That's lovely. This one's up first. It's doing a getting in range glitch. Using some movement to get away. Okay, Gale is down. I probably should have healed first. Astarion is up. Alright, well, Astarion, you can... I wish we had the 2 bonus actions that the other kind of creature gets. Other kind of path takes. But we don't, so we're going to have to make the best of this. Let's move to here, because that's far enough. Bonus action, neck a potion. And we won't get sneak attack damage for this, but I'm going to continue to click that button anyway. 7 is not bad. The child seems to be trying to run away, perhaps? Okay, this is not ideal. Okay. We have the 3 of us in shared initiative. We also have 2 healers that can get Gale up. We're not going to be able to move the Moonbeam this far, are we? Or maybe we are. Is this a bonus action? It's a full action. Alright, we'll full action this over here. Excuse me? I didn't think we were going to move. I thought we was just going to do that. Alright, now it's not funny anymore. Why did our concentration break when we moved our spell? Well, we're still focusing on it. I'm not sure how this is working mechanically, but we cast a level 2 spell last turn We only moved the beam this turn. So we can still cast a first level healing word. On Gale. Okay, now Gale is up. I presume he does not have an action because you don't get an action after being revived. But Shadowheart's still got an action. And at this range, I think Inflict Wounds is the only thing to do. 3d10 or 4d10. We'll go 3d10 and... Do we go 3d10 and attack the weaker one? Or 4d10 and attack the stronger one? We'll attack the weaker one. I'd rather them have one fewer actions in the action economy. Excellent. Okay. Shadowheart still has a bonus action. We can't Healing Word as well because we spent a level 2 spell slot this turn. A level 1 spell slot rather, but still a spell slot. So I think that's going to be her turn resolved. This one died in the Moonbeam, which is excellent. Moonbeam OP. Kids making saving throws apparently. We're going to hide to see if we can't get a sneak attack off. Because rogues get to bonus action hide. I think that failed, but regardless, we're still going to keep attacking. A devastating critical hit. 18 piercing damage plus 13 piercing damage. 2d8 plus 3. And 2d... Oh, so that's the... 2d8 plus 3 is the weapon damage. And 2d6 and something else is the sneak attack damage, perhaps. Either way, I'm not going to complain. We will have Astarion move to here so that we can attack any others that appear on the cliff. We're down to 1 now. This one up here. Luring Song against the child. Don't run through the Moonbeam. Oh, and Gale is lured as well. Anyone else? Andrew, but we're resisting it perhaps? We succeed on a wisdom saving throw every turn, so I guess we made our wisdom saving throw this turn. Where is this other harpy? There. We don't have enough movement to get over and across to move the Moonbeam, which is a great shame. I presume we can't jump this chasm either to get over there more efficiently. If I jump to here, perhaps this will be in range now. So close. Alright, Shadowheart. You also have the lured condition, but we have good resolve this turn. Unfortunately, the other creature is very far away. Oh, still made that, which is nice. We don't get Gale's turn because he is charmed. Oh, we do. He just moved of his own volition, perhaps? No, it's out of actions. It's going to be some kind of bug with the lured condition. But we do have Astarion back at the top of the order. Let's try and get to some slightly higher ground. That's a much better shot. 7 damage is good, although they made the saving throw to continue singing, which is a shame.
are.
I just want Andrew to get his turn. Where are they all trying to get to is my real question. Moonbeam there.
I see you now for what you are.
And they've stopped singing, which is great. Unfortunately, we don't get to recoup our turn with Gale, however. Shadowheart. I don't understand what's happening with this turn order. But we will Sacred Frame from down here if we're able to. And then Astarian's at the top of the order. Oh, now Gale gets a turn. 1 whole damage. There's Astarian. Please do 2 whole damage here. Ah, oh, so close. Right, I'm worried about what's going to happen to this kid if this next turn happens. Unfortunately, we can't move through here to bonus action offhand attack. So... Oh, the Harpy is going to wake up its turn in... Start its turn in the beam, which will roll 2d10s, which will be at least 2 damage. Okay. Yes, they are gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes, I mean... I don't know.
You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing... I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
That's not ominous coming from that kid's face at all. Gale, what have you got to say, buddy?
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Met a lot of harpies, did you?
And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Well, what would that be?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for us.
Very good. So, let's see what the harpies have for us and what else is around this beach, as I believe it gave us a prompt to hunt around a bit. Nothing there. A couple of piles of bones. Stripped bare. Okay, so that's clearly not what we're looking for. We did get a prompt to look through here, didn't we? Investigate the beach is just the quest name, and they want us to find the child called Donny. We'll do that, but I'm sure there must be some goods for our efforts here. Either way, I'm always grateful for any encounter we can come out of relatively unscathed. Where are you going? The routes to climb down were right there. Or is Shadowheart stood in the way, I suppose. Secluded Cove. Complete. Investigate the beach. Andrew, what have you just done? What's this harpy got? Andrew! Astarian, please have more common sense than the others. Okay, apparently it thinks we completed this quest already. That's fine. Where is Astarion gone? Apparently this harpy never wants to be looted in its existence. There we go, of course. Nothing on their person. Nothing in these broken pots. I know it's going to be the same story, but we'll check these two as well. Oh, bone. Things I definitely don't want. Alright. Shadowheart, you don't mind running through water. Come and check this tower for me. I don't even know what this natural formation would be called. A spire? A rock? We did see over here this chest, but we can't reach over to it yet. Our jumping distance isn't far enough. Shadowheart, where are you? What does this area hate movement so much? Okay, right. Nothing up here. Just random cliffside. No nature check, no survival check. Okay. Small remnant of a shipwreck over there. What's up in the nest? The boy wanted something up here, didn't he? Nope. Sweet FA. What about over here? Can we get over there? Oh, wooden chest. That's a good start. You can't have a great big combat and not find some kind of loot. This is Dungeons and Dragons after all. Some good cash. And the experience for finding it, which is very welcome. How are we doing on that front? How far away is level 4? 236 XP. So close. There must be a couple of quests we can turn in or something soon to get there. And then we will reach our ultimate power. Oh, there's a nest. Okay, well, it's the first time I've ever thought that I might need the jump spell. Because no amount of geography is letting me get over there. Andrew. Alright, let's take another tack on this. If he were to wild shape, what would he wild shape into that's going to have a very big jumping distance? Wolf can probably jump quite far. Alright, I'll pause this and you can find out what happens when he gets around here rather than watching the long walk. Okay, so we've got Andrew over to the same spot Shadowheart was in. His jump distance is even less because he has a lower movement speed. But I think if we wild shape into... A cat might make it, but I think a wolf is going to have a higher strength, and jumping distance I think is also related to strength score, so let's give this a go. Oh yeah, look at that. Tons of room. And once more.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Yes, Shadowheart, let's do that. The question becomes, do I have to wild shape and become a humanoid form in order to pick through this stuff with opposable thumbs and then wild shape back? And I think I am going to hold myself to that rule. So, dismiss wild shape. We've got an inscrutable journal, and a note saying I'm sorry. This worn, leather-bound journal smells of moisture and rotting vegetation. Only a few loose pages are legible, blood having soaked through the majority. We followed Masharib's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the mock on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find blank. Blank. Lost more hair this morning. I knew there were side effects coming, but didn't expect it to be so... blank, blank, irk. I hear him laughing. The lamentations of the ominous... Omuans drowning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he blank? On the last legible page, there is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in a silent scream. Well, I don't know if that's a friend of the Harpies. Miriam. I'm sorry I've been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry, she should never have gotten your name in the first place. Now for the bad news, my love. I'm not coming home, not for a while at least. The money came from a mercenary group, probably I don't give their name, and I've agreed to a couple jobs in the Icewind Dales in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice, because that would be a lie. I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life, aside from being awoken, blah, 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 blah. Edmund is a warlock who seems to have made some kind of pact with a bearded demon, devil. I know I shouldn't confuse the two. An onyx is lovely, and some kind of rare magic item. Ring of Colour Spray. When the light hits it just so, the center jewel shimmers with every colour of the rainbow. The wearer can cast Colour Spray Illusion Level 1. How interesting. Right, now the question is, can we get back without having to wild shape again? Shadowheart, please move out of the way. We can, probably because we're higher up on this piece of cliff. Okay, well, we defeated the Harpies, saved the child, and found a little magic item along the way. So, I think we'll recoup and go back into town to see what we do next. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.